Royce Hunt. Did you see the picture of Royce Hunt on the training paddock? Now, sometimes you can see those training photos and go, okay, the angle or something like that. But
Mm.
he looks really cut. He looks really fit. Is this the dawn of a new Royce Hunt, Nick?
I would hope so because there was a bit of talk that he was being offered to look elsewhere or explore his options, but I'm glad that's not happening. I guess at the end of the season that's just gone, I probably wouldn't have minded either way because he just didn't provide enough minutes to be as impactful as what we wanted. But maybe he's just got his head screwed on right. And I know that we had some issues around this time last year when some of the boys came back a little bit heavier than what they were supposed to. And I know players like Latu got in a bit of trouble. I don't want to just single him out. I know there was someone else as well. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Mm.
That came back out of shape or compared to the benchmark that Benji had set. So, but yeah, maybe Royce is, really fighting for his, to keep his position. So he does look lean and fit, and at this time of the year, it's a really good sign. So hopefully he doesn't eat too much ham over Christmas and rips in during January training, and away we go.
He's still got to get through the Christmas cake section of the of the year. I hope he really, does take advantage of this and does come through and stamp his authority on West Tigers because it's kind of getting towards the end of his opportunities. And if he was to retire today, plenty of people would say, Royce had lots of ability. He certainly didn't lack for the physical prowess, but just never was able to reach that other level where maybe this is his opportunity to do that. And it would be lovely if he did, because we need more from him than what we got in 2025. We need more than that 10 impactful minutes. I know he played more than 10 minutes, but typically, he was yeah, like Gareth Ellis's time with the
Yeah.
West Tigers. It was short and sharp and sweet, but we wanted more.
Completely agree. He is the type of prop that we need when he's firing on all cylinders. But like you like you mentioned, we need more out of him. So there's no reason why he can't get his aerobic levels up.
Mm,
And with a really good and a correctly done preseason and off season, if he can work on that sort of aerobic fitness, then if he can get his bit more lung capacity, and I mean the sports science involved these days at the club is massive
mm.
and that advanced. So there's no reason why he can't be a fitter version of Royce in 2026. But yeah, if he can get sort of that 25, 30 minutes of high impact, if not more minutes out of that, then that's exactly the type of prop that we need to make a bit more of a dent next season.
Yeah, I don't know about a lot about sports science. It's not my area of expertise, but you would think if you you're still in your 20s, albeit Royce is just speaking, in general terms maybe, but Royce is still in his late 20s. If you can be fit enough to do 10 minutes of impactful NRL, like surely there's a way that you can increase that. Like it's not like you're starting from a couch potato and you got to do 10 minutes. Like surely it's possible. I wonder if it just because it's a mental thing. I wonder if perhaps sometimes it's that limitation.
You know what I'd love Royce to do is to hang out with Terrell during the
Mm,
off season and start running some of those. Maybe not a marathon, might be a bit far, but start doing some of those, those long runs or the additional training that Terrell does, which is it really is aerobic type fitness.
mm,
Um, you know, Terrell's. I think he likes doing alternative fitness, so not just the stuff that the footy players
yeah.
do in the gym, but he does a lot of stuff outside and outdoors. And really pushes himself to the limits too to see what's achievable. So if Royce could be more like that, and a bit more open-minded to, what he needs to do to get to that next level fitness-wise, then that's going to pay huge dividends for him next year. But yeah, 2026 is the year that it's make or break for Royce. I think he was on a bit of a knife's edge toward the end of the season with a bit of talk that the club was potentially looking at other options. But
Mm,
if he's got his head screwed on, then I'm excited to see the sort of Royce Hunt that we're going to see early on next season.
yeah,
Hopefully, there's a
yeah.
big one.
Fingers crossed.